Hello again everybody, I'm BrianTheBlue and welcome back to Current Calamities, where I take a break from the past and look forward to the future with the games of the present.
1, 2, switch!
Yes, 1, 2, switch, or what I like to refer to it as the Gimmick Game. The Wii Sports of the Switch brings us 28 games where 2 players or a group of people that can play together, which is what you'll need to have because the good majority are 2-player games, and playing by yourself will make you... well, now you just look like an idiot. So to help me out, I've enlisted the help of my mom. As said before, this game has a grand total of 28 games in one, all showing off the functions of the Joy-Con controller in one way or another. And the chili peppers on the corner indicate the difficulty. Why? Because Nintendo logic says so. The games themselves vary in personality from just a gimmick to mindless fun to questionable at best. Let's take for example,
Ball count.
This game shows off the HD rumble of the Joy-Con, and I must say, it's pretty good. It actually feels like you're rotating balls in a box as you go through the motions. You have to guess how many balls are in the box, and the closest to the actual number wins. It's a really neat feature, not sure what else the devs could use it for, but it's still cool. The only other game to test out this feature is Soda Shaker, where you shake the bottle a bunch and you'll feel it building up. It uses the one controller, but is best played with multiple people because playing by yourself makes you look... suggestive. Another game to mention is
Eating Contest!
It focuses on using the IR motion camera on the right Joy-Con. You use it by putting it at a certain distance to your mouth so you can chow down on as many Subway sandwiches as you can in 10 seconds. And the camera works to great effect, albeit a bit touchy. You're gonna have to hold it very still in order to make it work properly. My good friend David from Starfighters Arcade will be quick to tell you that.
Sensitivity on this thing sucks!
Most of the other games focus on the motion controls, which makes me think we're playing on a portable Wii. I'm not going to go over all of them because it's not worth knowing the oddballs like Baby or Gorilla. Congrats Nintendo, you brought back Harambe, sick memes. Instead, we'll go over some notables. Of course, I can't go by without talking about the wild gunman of the 21st century, Quick Draw. When I first saw the reveal trailer and the Cowboys came out, that was my first thought of what the game was. It obviously wasn't, but the game is pretty much that. When the announcer says fire, you gotta shoot your opponent, and it'll be either a win, lose, or draw. There's also a variation called fake draw where the announcer will try to fake you out by saying other F words. And no, he doesn't say that one. Safe crack is pretty good. Crack the code before your opponent does to unlock the riches. Signal flags is a good rendition of that Mario Party minigame, but is more insulting to the player's intelligence, or lack thereof. All the sports-related games are great fun, but one of the best has to be Telephone, where you gotta be the first to pick up the phone when it rings. And the way me and my mom play it always leads to some great moments.
No! If you beat me, I'll be so sad. Yay!
Those are the games that have really gotten my attention. There are others, of course, but I'm gonna save them for you guys to see if you're really interested in buying a copy for yourself. Which isn't the real reason, it's because I'm lazy. I actually wrote a different script explaining them all in some length, but who really has the time for that nowadays? One more thing to mention is that if you're ever at a loss of what game to play, then you have the option to shuffle it up and pick a game at random. And if you have a group of friends that want to go head to head, then the game has you covered with Team Battle, where your respective team has to be the first to the goal. With 28 games, 1, 2, switch is the game to introduce the quirks of the controllers and to show off what the system can potentially do. It certainly isn't WarioWare when compared, but it takes an approach similar to Game & Wario on the Wii U. Me and my friends and family have had a great laugh and good times with the games, and you'll definitely be wanting to share the joy with them. That line is still very cheesy.
So with all that being said, what's my overall opinion?
For the Wii Sports Gimmick Game of the Switch, it delivers with what it set out to do. Teach players what the controls are capable of in a fun manner. Most of the 28 games are fun. They show off the controller's capabilities nicely. They're great to play with others, although some I wouldn't be caught dead playing in public unless forced to in team battle. The fun can die off when you play the game for a great length, but it's still good fun while it lasts. So what do you think? Do you agree with me or have your own thoughts? Let me know by leaving a comment. If you like what you see, like the video with those thumbs up. If you think anyone else would like this vid, share it around. And if you want to see more of me, this show, and others, hit the subscribe button. I'm BrianTheBlue, thanks for watching. I'm going back to the past, and until next time, I'll see you in the future.